Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. My name's Erica. I'm from the Lotus Connection. I'm extremely excited to get your reading started for reconciliation with your ex. And we're going to be reviewing the energies as it stands today for the end of October, beginning of November. This is a generalized reading, okay, so it may or may not resonate with everyone. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and thank you so much for giving my video a chance, and hopefully it does resonate with you. If you're new and returning and checking in on the messages, I greatly appreciate for the continual support, and I hope you've subscribed and liked and shared. If this message does not resonate with you, please check your other signs, your rising, moon, and Venus. Those messages may resonate with you a little bit more. If they don't be discouraged. I would advise you to book a reading with me, and we can look at your personal situation. My information will be in the description box down below. This is a reading that is meant for entertainment purposes only. It does not take place of medical or professional help, okay? I may curse, so if that's something that offends you, you may want to just stop the reading now. But otherwise, let's get into it. So, Virgo. You're feeling 10 of Cups reversed in regards to your ex right now, and I feel like you're very discontent. You're dissatisfied with the way things had ended, or the things are currently standing between you two. I feel like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself and maybe even them to strive for perfection, and that's sort of a problem with Virgos, is that we are a perfectionist at heart. Now, I am a Virgo rising. My sun sign is Gemini, so that is a problem. We're trying to put a lot of perfectionism on our partners, on our family values, on our personal fulfillment, on our romance life. And sometimes the way that we put this, it creates a lack of harmony and connection with others. And so I feel like we're not supporting ourselves, we're not grounding ourselves, and we're not prioritizing what we truly want. We're focusing in on unrealistic ideals. This could be unrealistic ideals in regards to your mate. And this is also confirmed with how your ex is feeling with the 8 of Coins reversed. It's like no matter what I do, no matter how hard I work, it's just not enough. And they're feeling like they're not worthy of you because of your expectations. That's where they're coming from. In regards to the potential, there's a lot of healing that needs to happen, especially dealing with shadow work. And to be honest with you, a lot of signs are dealing with this right now. This is a revolving theme that's been happening with individuals, and I believe it's because of the Venus retrograde right now. There's a lot of looking at our shadow selves and how it affects areas in our life, especially when it comes to love. And so there's a lot of uncertainty. The path has not been illuminated yet, and they're sort of needing to balance the light and the dark here, okay? And we're going to be clarifying these cards, don't you worry. For the advice card, that's the Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, the Ace of Swords, rather, my bad. The Ace of Swords. So this is letting me know that there's going to be some sort of mental clarity, okay? Some sort, so whatever's been bothering you, whether the advice here is not to give up, that there is going to be some mental clarity, some communication in regards to the connection. It could be effectively communicating your needs and wants, or, effectively communicating that the relationship's over. Either way, we're going to clarify, but just know that mental clarity is coming, which is good, and it can help illuminate the path, right? In regards to the outcome, I feel like with the Hanged Man, you're no longer going to feel stuck in a rut. You're going to know the position you're going to want to take, right? And you may have to make sacrifices. It may be sacrificing this relationship. It may be sacrificing your pride. It may be sacrificing maybe sacrificing the need to expect certain things, expecting things of yourself. It could be still staying in a state of limbo, and needing to review plans carefully before continuing moving forward, and really truly realizing if this is the relationship that would really benefit you. But again, we're going to be clarifying to help us navigate this pathway, okay? So let's see here. Why is the 10 of Cups here for Virgo? All right, so we definitely got one on the floor. Oh, we got two. I lied. So we have the Hierophant. So I truly feel like you wanted a traditional relationship that led into marriage. You know, I feel like you wanted to conform with society's norms, and and it's like, you know, we date, we move steady, we have a relationship, we get engaged, we get married, we have children, like the whole 9 yards. I feel like you really wanted this true commitment. For some of you, you may feel like this person is your soulmate, that you are connected, you know, from a divine space. Whether this is true or not, I'm not sure. But for many of you, I feel like the expectation of your partner was to get married, okay, to commit further, and you were really expecting and wanting that, right? You were wanting this happy relationship. But the Strength card comes here in reverse. This is another major arcana card, and this is letting me know that there is a lack of self-love, because there's a need for perfection, right? There's a need for perfection. Nobody is truly perfect. There's a lack of courage to move forward, and a lot of self-doubt may have started to creep into your thoughts about the relationship, which also made you lose some self-confidence in the process. It's really up to you to recognize the potential of this relationship. It's really up to you to give the relationship the benefit of the doubt, right? I feel like a lot of you are just trying to search within about this relationship, trying to gain courage all over to see if you want to give this relationship another chance. Okay? That's where you are currently in relation to your ex. So let's look at their energy. Please confirm the 8 of Pentacles in reverse for Virgo's ex, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's going on? The 8 of Pentacles reverse. Please clarify. Thank you. So I got the Knight of Wands. So it was like, you know, they offered you themselves, their passion, their creativity, their love. You know, they're wanting to take charge and move forward in the situation passionately towards you, and it may not have been enough for you. Okay, it may not have been enough for you because they're feeling left out in the cold. And again, the situation could be completely reversed as far as the energies go, just as a caution. But they're feeling left out in the cold. No matter how hard they worked, it wasn't enough for you. It wasn't enough. They could feel like you may be selfish, okay? That you're selfish in wanting material things, wanting gifts to show adoration, and they you know, they may not have been all about that. This could be them trying to focus on themselves and trying to focus on what makes them happy, or they see you as being this person trying to focus on yourself and making things happen for yourself. Otherwise, in relationship status, they probably felt like you were selfish, and you only cared about what it was that you wanted, regardless of what they were trying to offer you. Maybe you were into materialistic things when they just really wanted to show their love with the things that they did for you. Why is the Ace of Swords here for the advice for Virgo? Why is the Ace of Swords here for advice for Virgo? Ace of Swords Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's the advice for possible reconciliation with their ex? Why is the Ace of Swords here? Thank you. So 8 of Cups in reverse is letting me know that somebody wants to return, to go back. So there may be some clarity about wanting to reconcile the relationship. Maybe this is something that you need to express to your ex. Maybe apologies are necessary. You know, wanting to come back, making it known. Maybe that's the advice. Apologizing for how they felt. Why is the moon here in regards to the potential outcome of reconciliation? Why is the moon here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Thank you. 2 of Swords. So before, I feel like there was a lack of clarity in the relationship, a lack of clarity of which direction to really go in. And I feel like there will be some clarity once we do some shadow work on ourselves and really fixing the problems, the negative aspects of ourselves. I feel like that's when the clarity about the relationship and where to go will come from, the potential. The potential is, you know, the Hanged Man reverse. So why is the Hanged Man reverse here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Okay, a lot of cards fill out. So the relationship isn't what it was all cracked up to be. It wasn't happy or harmonious the way that it should have been, the way that you wanted it to be, Virgo. Okay? And there's going to be a need to reflect upon that and whether or not this relationship can truly bring us there. And that is brought to us by the Lovers. There is a decision that needs to be made in regards to this partnership. The foundations are there, right? We have the foundations there, but it takes 2 people to tango. And if you were the cause of the relationship, and if you were being selfish, and if you weren't able to commit, and no matter how hard somebody showed or worked on their relationship with you, sorry, hold on one sec. Let me move these cards out of the way before they all fall on the floor. You know, if you weren't wanting to move forward in the relationship, there's a decision that needs to be made regarding this partnership. There is a lot of love in the foundations there, but there needs to be some sort of direction. And I believe that it comes from you, because I'm getting this sense, especially with the 8 of Cups reverse, is that you're wanting to reconcile. There's some sort of mental clarity. It's saying speak your truth. So if you're wanting to come back, you have to take action. And there's Ace of Wands. So a new beginning can begin. It's all about really figuring and navigating what it is that you truly want, because there is passion, there is desire for both of you. You both feel attracted to one another, but it is saying that there has to be some reflection. The Hermit card's here. There's some reflection in solitude in order to revive and bring forth transformation. So I feel like for the month of for the end of October, beginning of November, there's a lot of needing to work out the shadow side, working out issues that we have. And this could be definitely for you, Virgo, working on the control issues, the need to make things perfect, you know, and communicating, wanting to come back, communicating apologies, because your ex is feeling very much like no matter what they did, it didn't matter what they offered, they were always being left out in the cold, and that you were being rather selfish with your needs, or maybe they were being selfish with their needs. And they're needing a time to reflect on what you really truly want in this relationship. So really, in reality, this can go either way. But for right now, as far as possible reconciliation, I feel like there needs to be more healing and more energy directed towards healing the shadow self, the negative aspects of oneself, in order to really gain more clarity. But the potential is there. The potential is there, which is really great. What are some love messages you want to provide, Virgo? What are some love messages you wanted to provide Virgo with their relationship? What messages did you want to provide Virgo? Thank you. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So maybe after this transition that you both will undergo, that you guys will come towards each other and relearning one another. Or maybe you both decide that you don't want the relationship and there will be a new love waiting for you. What other love messages? Thank you. Retreat. So this is also talking about the Hermit card. It is time to disconnect from the world. It is time for you to really be in solitude and figure out what it is you truly want in relationships. What are the other messages for Virgo? Love messages, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. So you need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive your partner. You need to forgive the situation in order for things to move forward. And one more message in the romance cards for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you want to provide? Soulmate. For some of you, yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, for some of you, yes, this is your soulmate. This is somebody that you are meant to be with, either karmatic or twin situation. I won't know because it's specific to you, but you know how this resonates for you. And I'm going to pull one additional card from the Universe Has Your Back for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and also Venus signs. And it looks like the universe wanted to provide you with more messages than one. So, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world, or peace in your particular situation. This is a good one. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Letting go of control, Virgo. My vibes speak louder than my words. Okay, think positively. These are great messages. And I'm so truly excited for you. I mean, there's a lot of transformation happening. We're in Venus retrograde. This is what's, sort of, calling to action for all signs. A lot of signs are dealing with this. So I'm sorry, my young son was talking about his show being over. So a lot of signs are dealing with the Venus retrograde, dealing with having to work on their shadow self, especially in regards to love. And, that's just kind of calling with the times, calling with, with the retrograde right now. So you're in good company. A lot of signs are dealing with that during their reconciliation process if they are to reconcile. So I really hope that this resonated with you, Virgo. Please like, share, subscribe. Please let me know in the commentary how this reading reflects in your own life. If you have any comments, suggestions, whatever, I'd greatly appreciate it. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I wish you all the luck and love and joy in your life as you progress further into your reconciliation process, or if you decide to move on. I mean, again, we all have free will. And choices here and things that we need to work on as individuals to evolve. And so I wish you all the luck in the world. Love and light. Bye, Virgo.